So welcome. In this video I will show you what I eat for breakfast, and if you notice, this is what I've been eating for a while now, probably some years. Almost nothing changes, except what I did was I added a few modifications to my breakfast to make it more nutritious and more health benefits, and I would like to share that with you today. So let us begin. What do we do first? Well, you get a bowl. Simple as that. Next, one thing you want to get is some flax seeds. Now, it's an excellent source of omega-3s, but more importantly, you want to get flax seeds that are crushed up, either yourself or you can buy it already crushed up to save you time. Thing is, if you eat the flax seeds on their own, they're healthy, but your body does not absorb them because it doesn't break them down, so it just goes to waste. When it's broken down, your body absorbs the nutrients, and that's why it's more beneficial. Also, it blends in better, it doesn't get stuck in your teeth, so it's a double plus. Alright, so most importantly though, what you want to get is some oats. That's going to be our staple. So oats, not only protein, carbs, and the slow carbs, which say low on the glycemic index. So you just get your oats. Now for this, I would put about, maybe like half a cup to 1 full cup, depending how much you want to get. If you're going to train that day, a little bit more. But what I mean by low glycemic index is it breaks down, unlike sugars or other carbs where it gives you energy, but then you crash. This kind of goes into your blood system slower, so you get good energy throughout the day rather than just having that crash. So it prevents that, and it's a great source, for strength. In other places, I eat this, I get filled up, I get energy to work out. So it's an excellent way to start your day. Next, simply want to add a little bit of protein, especially if you're going plant-based. That is getting a few organic or preferably any. But you'll get about 8 to 10 almonds. So a lot of vitamins, and a good source of protein, a little bit of fats. So about like that, about 8 or 9 or 10. And of course, one of the main things you want to get is a banana. Now, one trick I like to learn, instead of before just chopping it up, if you just squeeze your banana while it's still inside, the peel, like this, it almost turns into like a pudding. Be careful not to go too hard because then it just, breaks down and then you get a mess. So you can either use a knife or bite it down, pretty much until it feels pretty soft. So squeeze it out. Then what happens is you get a pudding-like consistency, see? Now bananas are just an excellent way to add longevity to your life and as well as more energy. So you just push it down. And it's an easier way. Thing is, you don't have to cut up and mash up the banana. It also saves you time. Because the banana is really what's going to make the taste really good. As a sweet, so you don't really have to add any extra sugar, except the ones from the fruit. And like I'm saying again, it's a great ratio of, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Especially if you want to be in good health, you have to have a nice little ratio of both. So we have that. Next, what we'll do is we'll get some water. Now for this, you don't want too much, so I would say maybe this much of a cup. So you go by, how much you want. If it's too liquidy, add a little less, add a little more, so experience how much you like. Sometimes the banana is good enough where you add a little less. You don't even need any water, but it makes it a little dry. Remember, all this pretty much raw, so raw oats, you can eat them, no problems, excellent. So once you mix that up, you get something like this. But we're not done here yet. Next, what I'm saying we got here is some just cinnamon. A little bit of help regulate the blood sugar. Also good for your blood pressure if you have high blood pressure. Mix that in, adds a nice cinnamon taste to it. So the banana, just a great overall taste. And mix it up and add even more benefits for antioxidants and taste. And add a few organic blueberries. Not too much though, but just a little bit. About like that much. And this probably lasts me maybe like a month. Add a little bit, maybe a few weeks depending, but overall pretty good. Next, you just mix it all up, and there you go. Breakfast is ready. Oh, almost forgot. Most important thing. We gotta add the flax seeds. So you forgot that step. But pretty much you would add that in, maybe a little more water. Let's make it better. See? Forgetting the one step. But overall, just mix it well. And even if it's a little liquidy, let's say, like, see right now, I added a little bit more than I should have. Well, what you would do is you would leave it for about 5-10 minutes. You can do something else, and it will absorb the water into the oats, into the other components. Make it more digestible and softer and easier to get all the benefits. But a good dose of mixing. If it's still too liquidy, then you can add a little more oats to help stiffen it up and overall. But pretty much just eating this every morning. That's pretty much my breakfast. This, maybe a cup of water, an apple, but usually just this with some water. That's all I pretty much eat. So excellent breakfast. Definitely recommend it. Give it a try and enjoy it. So let's give it a little taste test. Yeah, this is delicious. Yeah, like most things, you really don't want to focus too much on the taste, but I'm saying it's loaded with health benefits and it tastes freaking great. Like, so that's pretty much my breakfast right there. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you made this, hopefully you enjoy your breakfast. So maybe start doing this. Eat this for breakfast every day to start your New Year revolutions or whatever you're doing. Or if you want to pack more energy, just get healthier overall. It's a great way to start. So definitely try this out. And pretty much, you know how like some foods you get tired of eating it over and over. This I've been eating pretty much for years. You can make small adjustments. Let's say you get tired of blueberries, you can add strawberries, mulberry, different berries, mix it up. Instead of almonds, you can put peanuts, other nuts. But the banana and the oats, pretty much that's the base. Everything else you can add, but even something like this, I can eat every day. It tastes delicious and it makes me feel really good. So that's why I'm making this video. Recommended. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.